Good afternoon, students, parents, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Yolanda Flores, and I'm your principal here at Coral Academy. It is my pleasure to be here with you virtually today to congratulate and honor our 8th grade class. I hope that all of you are healthy and in good spirits, and I look forward to welcoming this class back in the fall as freshman students. There are several people in the community who also wanted to congratulate you on your accomplishments. Let's start our presentation with them now.
I'm Mayor Deborah March, and on behalf of the City of Henderson, congratulations to Coral Academy 8th grade class. This year has been incredibly challenging, and I know that you've worked hard to reach this day. You can be very proud of what you've accomplished. In addition to your studies, you've learned a lot this year about initiative, perseverance, and the importance of our relationships with one another. We owe a big debt of gratitude to all the teachers and parents who helped to make this day possible for you. They've been through a lot too this year. I hope that you will be able to celebrate your progression to high school with your family and your friends in your own special way. I wish you continued success in high school next year and a safe and peaceful summer. Congratulations.
Hello, class of 2025. Even though you had different and challenging experiences these past 2 years due to the pandemic, your passion and achievement were still the same and high. You have put in the same hard work, you have learned and grown so much, and I couldn't be prouder. Now you are closing one chapter in your lives and opening a new one, called high school. You are all lucky to have finished your middle school here at Coral Academy. This will be a seamless transition for you because our great teachers and administration already provided you the high school level classes and college prep curriculum in your middle school years. And they already started building the 4-year plans while you are still in middle school. And I'm glad they are doing so. You will be glad too as you continue to move on in high school. You would not believe how your high school years will pass very quickly. Within the blink of an eye, you will find yourselves as seniors. It is crucial that you always be in touch with your college advisor and stick to your 4-year plans. In the end, you will enjoy tossing your caps at your senior graduation night. We are all proud of each and every one of you, and once again, class of 2025, congratulations on your promotion to high school, and best wishes for your next adventure.
Hello to all of my 8th graders. You are mere hours away from becoming a freshman. Next year, you will officially embark on your high school career, and I have great faith that you will do great things. Why do I have such faith in you? Well, there are a lot of reasons, but the biggest reason is seeing you all persevere through one of the toughest years I've ever seen in my 19 years in education. You've learned how strong and resilient you are. You've had to put up with Zooms and isolation and masks and the loss of many fun activities you used to do before. It was not ideal, but you did it. This experience will shape you in ways that you might not realize for a long time. But I hope that one thing you take from this year is that you are tough, you are strong, and you are capable of doing what we previously considered unimaginable. Okay, that's the end of my "you're awesome" part of the speech. I reached out to you through email to check in on this year and see what the best parts were and the most difficult parts. I didn't get a lot of time to get a lot of responses from you, but I will share anonymously some of the things that I heard. So some of the toughest parts you said were the homework, and specifically the homework in Miss Cacao's Algebra 2 class. So whoever said that to me, hey, congratulations for surviving that class. But you were also able to find some good memories. You told me that you enjoyed laughing with your friend in Mr. Devine's class. You enjoyed being with your friend in speech and debate with Ms. Sloan. You enjoyed coming in person for the PSAT and meeting Mr. Lehman and Mr. Kermit for the first time. And you enjoyed making new friends. So I'm glad that you were able to find some of the good in one of these very tough years. So I'd like to end with my wishes for you for next year. I wish for you to work hard and do well, but I also wish for you to have fun and make great friends and continue having fun with your current friends. I wish for you to find that activities are now available that you haven't been able to enjoy for a long time, and now you can. And I wish for you to use the strength and the perseverance that you've gained this year to do great things. Congratulations to my 8th graders. You are now Coral Academy's newest freshman class. Have a wonderful summer, and I will see you this fall.
Hello, Falcons, class of 2025. I am Mr. Devine, your 8th grade chair, and I wanted to also say a few words today. You know, every year has its own challenges and obstacles to overcome. How we adapt to address those adversities can often define us. And man, did this school year really want to define everyone. Students, teachers, administrators, families, and friends. Basically, we all had to figure out just how to progress through this school year. I can't even begin to touch on all of the individual hardships many of you shared with me throughout the year. And yet, here we are. Here physically distanced, but at the same time brought together to celebrate your many accomplishments. So, my message is simple. Thank you. Thank you for having the perseverance it took to get through this year. Thank you for your patience when things went wrong, because admittedly, there were a lot of things that went wrong. And thank you for understanding we would get past those difficult times together. Lastly, I would like to thank you for being you, getting to know your individualism, your unique personalities, and your sense of humors are some of the core elements of why teaching is such a joy. So please understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Look, my classes, I told them I was going to rickroll them before the end of the year, and that basically means everyone had to come along for the ride. Congratulations again. Be safe, and please enjoy a well-deserved summer. I look forward to seeing you the next school year when you start your high school adventures. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Life is a game, and we're all the players. Each stage has its rewards, and in order to achieve them, sacrifices have to be made. The learning process is all about learning new things and forgetting old practices in order to reach the next stage of the game successfully. School is a major player in the game of life, and every grade is a step up to the next stage. The game of life throws many challenges, and these become life lessons, some bitter, some sweet, all the same to be expected and absolved. As much as the pandemic has opposed challenges of epic portions, it is the safety precautions in the community, like goodwill and hope, that have made it possible for each and every one of us to get through one day and one step at a time. This past year, we have also learned and have become more aware of our ethos and environment. It has been a uniquely salutary lesson for the social animals that humans are, who have realized that friendships, personal interaction, and social life, forming the very fabric of their physical and mental support net, have fallen by the wayside, and technology forged by ingenuity, innovation, and survival have come to stay. Coming to us, the bane of virtual learning was that we were not able to see our friends, compared to those who are attending in person. As we stand on the final step of exiting middle school, we are faced with this bittersweet graduation, not being able to reunite with our friends. However, the task of subduing the challenge of the pandemic becomes more and more crucial. We are very close to finishing the 2020 to 2021 school year successfully. We have made many new friends on the way, some whose friendship will continue along our life sojourn. As said, many challenges were thrown in our path, whether it was trying to finish assignments or doing well on tests. We tried our very best and are close to finishing another stage in our game of life. Yet, many more hurdles are to come our way. I believe that we can succeed and continue the game with hard work, determination, and belief in ourselves. I wish you luck in your future endeavors for the next year and years to come. The river of life is not straight or straightforward. It comes with many twists, obstacles, and meander. Yet the journey continues. Congratulations on making it this far and reaching the fruitful destination of yet another milestone called middle school.
Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you rise to cloud nine and sometimes you come crashing down again. I never believed how accurate this saying was until this year. I could say I rode the roller coaster of 2020 to 2021 without screaming in terror. However, I'd be lying. Every drop off, every loop, I screamed for my life. However, that is not a bad thing. These moments that make you feel down or make you question your future are actually life's greatest lessons. And this year, these lessons taught me a few things I will never forget. First, we can overcome the challenges that stand in our way, no matter how big or small they may seem. Look at how the human race has adapted. We came together when it seemed the world was ending. We learned how to work together from a distance. We overcame so many technical challenges. We even, or maybe just me, learned how to smell the flowers even with a mask on. Humans can adapt to anything that is thrown at them. At first, online schooling was very tedious and we had no clue what to expect. Sitting in front of the camera felt awkward and communicating through Zoom was even more awkward. Nobody wanted to be there. We all just wanted to see our friends again. An animal as social as a human doesn't do well after long isolation. However, we worked through it together, endured the hardships, and embraced the joys. And now schools are reopening. A lot of us get to see our friends in person again. And a lot of things seem to be going back to normal. We made it this far. We just need to hold on for a little bit longer. Second lesson is that no matter how dark things get, there will always be a light. Everybody this year met a new level of darkness. Sitting in isolation from the rest of the world really created a lot of problems. The worst one, meeting your inner demons. However, no matter how dark things got this year, I learned never to lose sight of the light. I cannot recall one Zoom meeting I attended this year in which I didn't laugh. I cannot forget the times my class played Kahoot or the times we all cracked jokes together. Online or not, I will forever treasure the smile Sandy Ridge gave me this year, for I smiled more than I did the years before. The final lesson I learned this year is that we are a community, and no matter what happens, we are all in this together. Something that put me at peace throughout the year was observing how so many people were responding to the pandemic. I loved looking at the news and watching people put together care packages and set up different organizations. I felt calm every single time someone said to stay safe and healthy. This particular phrase made its way into our vocabulary in a matter of months. Cesar Chavez once said, "We cannot seek achievement for ourselves and forget about the progress and prosperity for our community. Our ambitions must be broad enough to include the aspirations and needs of others, for their sakes and for our own. This means if we are in it for ourselves, we will not make it." During this tough time, our neighbors, friends, citizens of the United States, and countries of the world have worked together. We would have never made it alone, but now we are reaching the end. And not just the end of COVID, but the end of middle school as well. At first, I was terrified. I had no clue what the future was to bring. But now, as we just went through so far the hardest time of our lives, I know for a fact we can survive ninth grade. As bad as the pandemic was, it taught us things that will help us maintain a bright and successful future. So next time you go down that roller coaster drop-off, know that you will be wiser and more experienced as well as enlightened once you go back up.
To all of our 8th grade students, I wish you the best in your high school years and beyond. You should all be proud of the growth that you've shown, the accomplishments you've achieved, and the memories that you've made. On behalf of the teachers, administration, and staff, I would like to congratulate you on your official promotion to ninth grade. We will celebrate you again in 4 years as a graduating class of 2025. Thank you all for joining. Stay safe and have a great summer.
Fiona Rieni, Abigail Abraham, Sean Abwell, Elijah Abuluan, Satvika Achanta, Jonathan Adler, Maria Lorena Aguirre Campesano, Zoya Ahmad, Omar Ahmed, Abraham Ajidik, Zachary Omar Al-Sid, Amar Alvarez, Kenyuakia Amaro Kalini, Donia Emre, Camille and Etienne Mochel, Aiden Sebastian Antes, Daphne Sierra Aquinaguk, Jaden Arenas, Greco Arias Villanueva, Leah Armstrong, Jonathan Acefa, Maria Victoria Erez, Tamina Babby, Peyton Bailey, Maya Baker, Joshua Balkar, Abigail Barnhart, Matthew Barrera, Juliana Benedict, Brooklyn Bernal, Amatoj Bhatia, Matthew Baru, Aiden Bissara, Coden Bradley, Madeline Bradshaw, Anna Brandon, Ronan Bryan, Shai Bryant, Tristan Bullison, Liam Burkhart, Oscar Camacho, Jezreel Carraro Wiley, Jalen Casimiro, Harmony Chapman, Neil Chatterjee, Salem Chavez, Luke Christensen, Nathan Clark, Jordan Clark, Aiden Collado, Ryan Kortenbach, Austin Cosby, Sophia Crevero, Benjamin Crosby, Preston Walker Curling, Francine Deco, Davika Das, Cole David, Braden Davis, Corbin DeBolt, Francis DeCorte, Michaela Joy Dela Cruz, Kaylee Delatorre, Arian Dima, Joel Diaz, Madden De Niro, Michael Diorio, Pierce Dunlap, Madison Edwards, Safa Alarja, Caleb Elliott, Jeremiah Elmore, Jahace Elmore, Anne Celine Enriquez, Brian Assel, Chidera Ease, Ibrahim Fakih, Armando Falcone, Trevor Falico, Hamza Faraz, Angela Teresa Fohn, Ryan Fayad, Eva Felicino, Julian Fiet, Peyton Fortier, Joseph Franco, Andrew Freitas, Ileana Fagat, Brooklyn Fujino, Marley Fukumoto, Bella Nicola Gabler, Isabel Gangsford, Garen Gal, Genevieve Garcia, Nathan Galvin, Alfredo Garcia, Olivia Garcia, Denise Gonzalez, Adriano Gonzalez Parolas, Hayden Green, Marissa Green, Colton Gregory, Thomas Grogan, Keshmala Hallman, Regan Hampton, Lamar Hanifzai, Oliver Harlow, Michaela Harnd, Riley Henderson, Benjamin Hickman, Julius Higginbotham, Christiana Hindle, Andy Shao, Kylie Huang, Valeria Ibarra, Kenza Drisi Susi, Keanu Lestrumo Idrosa, Sophia Monique Enid, Ethan Allen Anigo, Jace Iwas, Nicholas Jacanaro, Arib Javed, Brooke Jonah, Sophia Kemper, Amir Khan, Michael Knoke, Vincent Christosik, Alan Corain, Julius Kuttner, Audrey Lack, Gabriella Labario, Ethan Lee, Hannah Lee, Jaden Chans Lee, Siriana Lefkovics, Richard Leon, Catherine Lee, Kiara Lockett, Jackson Looney, Andrew Luce, Savan Louis, Hal Ranma, Michaela Madrid, Riley McGuire, Gia Mahesh, Luca Menadar, Riley Marcelino, Christina Maria, Audrey Marsh, Rachel Martin, Caleb Martinez, Emily Mason, Cole McCasland, Kelly McCloskey, Bruce Mendoza, Layla Mae Mendoza, Jasmine Meza, Tony Mina, Reagan Minochan, Catherine Miranda, Alexa Moore, Emily Movsisyan, Audrey Munoz, Gabriel Munoz, Hannah Munoz, Marco Munoz, Dayanara Munoz Solano, Mahika Nalor Madu, Logan Nethercott, Victoria Nguyen, Jason Nicola, Lincoln Noir, Nicholas Nowak, Amorinsola Oadell, Ilan Oropeza, Kaylee Au, Parth Patel, Ria Patel, Rehan Pervias, Michael Phillips, Natalia Pinda, Antoine Pisario, Katrina Polina, Alexander Polis, Anthony Polis, Julian Porter, Nathaniel Principe, Sanjana Puri, Furkan Kazi, Julius Kornstrom, Elijah Quintana, Hassan Kirishi, Cade Raganis, Marissa Raganis, Carlos Romas, Roman Reed, Maribel Renova, Eden Resnick, Amelia Reyes, Adrian Reynolds, Lorenzo Richmond, Christopher Zion Reiser, Adrian Rizzo, Tristan Robb, Gregory Robinson, Jaden Robinson, Viviana Rogers, Hannah Romero, Jordan Ross, Neil Roy, Jocelyn Ruffy, Joseph Rootson, Danica Sager, Devin Sajin, Maria Lourdes Salas, Solana Sandoval, Jocelyn Skako, Lynn Shiver, Felix Simiak Kowalski, Rafael Sierra Gomez, Freya Singh, Maharjet Singh, Prem Singh, Sammy Skier, Raneem Suleiman, Kingston Smith, Alexander Sneed, Julian Soto, Tate Southseen, Ava Stevens, Riley Stratton, Parker Strait, Justin Strominger, Bree Takub, Queenie Tan, Eza Tariq, Svea Thamer, Maddox Thornton, Zoe Thornton, Yvette Tibby, Phoenix Tibbs, Jabin Tien, Joshua Tomas, Kokoro Tominari, Mickey Tracy, Sage Valdez, Antonius Van Kemenade, Jackson Vanderford, Christian Verzilli, London Wade, Sienna Wallace, Jared Walsh, Rachel Weintraub, Alexander Wilcox, Casey Wilkinson, Jade Williams, Alejandro Wimsat, Caleb Wingate, Ava Wolf-Wren, Kanoa Wolfgang, Noah Wong, Emmy Worley, Serena Delfonso, Alex Juan, Inigo West Utuck, Camilla Zakarena, Ryan Zenadine,
Zukas Zaila,